Hey there, I've got my angry eyes on. I'm going to rant today about Pokemon. Specifically Pokemon Go. I play every day. I am still what I would consider a casual player. I just got to level 30. That's still an achievement, but there's a lot about the game that still requires real money. For instance, incubators. Yes, it is possible to get coins from playing in gyms, but getting into gyms right now is near impossible. So if I'm lucky once a week, I can find a way to throw a monster into a gym where there's a space, grab my 10 coins and get the hell out, and I know I'll be healing it in less than an hour because it'll be dead. It pisses me off that my own players on my own team will kick my monsters out while they're training up. I mean, yes, that's the point, but there's virtually nowhere I can put my Pokemon anymore. So I don't know why I even bother holding on to my revives and my potions at all, because I never get a chance to use them. Unless I want to use all of them and try and battle for several hours with a couple of friends and try and get into like 2 gyms. If we can find 2 that are close enough that bots and spoofers and other teams won't take them out immediately. Like, you pretty much have to go in with a team of 10 in order to do it, which is why gyms are so hard to get into right now. And like, if there was any way to get incubators without paying real coins, I would be super happy. Then I would never have to gym. I would have more space in my pack for other stuff, and life would be good. But as it is, there are times when I am just down to my 1 infinite incubator, and if I've got anything other than a 2K egg in there, which usually I do because I've usually got 5K eggs, that's going to take a while to get through, because even as an everyday player, I don't typically do more than a 2K in a day right now. When it started, I was doing 10K in a day. It was crazy. But now, between the way they've changed everything and the fact that my dex is fairly healthy right now, even with Gen 2, I've got, I think, 207 out of the 233 that I can possibly get. I'm still missing 1 from Gen 1, which will forever piss me off until I find that silly Tangela. I haven't hatched one. I haven't seen one in the wild. I've seen one in a gym, so I've got the shadow in my decks. But honestly, like, now there's talk of changing and overhauling the way the game is played so that it ends up a little bit more like Ingress, where the teams have to work against each other to mark territory. And this is, no, Niantic, no. Ingress is its own game. Let it do its battling thing for whatever it's worth. Don't bring that shit into Pokemon Go. There's better ways to fix the problem that you've got. And battling for territory and marking it is not going to work, because that's going to make the gym system even harder to paddle. Like, right now, there's areas of town that you can see. There's a lot of instinct players here, and they will battle those gyms no matter who gets into them, and they will just try and keep them. There's areas where there's Valor, there's areas where there's Mystic. And you can see that happening. And it's just going to exacerbate that if you make it official that they're marking territory. Like, honestly, you know, dogs pissing on shrubs is about what that's going to become, because you'll get all the hardcore players out there and the casual players are just going to fuck off. Like, we're done. We're done, right? Like, if it doesn't affect what I can capture and find as far as the collecting side of things, fine. I will play half a game, but don't expect to get any money from me. Honestly, like I've put probably $60 into the game already. And a lot of that was during events when they had at the Christmas event when they had the sale. I don't know. I mean, I just wish there was a better way to get incubators, or even put a sale on incubators. Like if you could buy 3 at a time instead of 1 at a time and buy them in a bulk for like a slight discount, I'd be okay with that. But having to pay 150 coins every time or whatever it is, it's a huge pain in the ass, especially because they only last for 3 eggs. And yeah, I don't know, like I'd pay a hefty amount of coin to get another infinite incubator. I mean, I was pretty happy when I hit level 30 and I got 3 extra incubators. That kind of made my day, but they're gone now because I hatch a lot of eggs. I don't know. I know I shouldn't complain. It's basically a free game, but I have put enough money into it now that I feel like I'm at a tipping point. I don't want to put much more money into it unless there's a much better payback. So anyway, that's my rant. And you know, until then, I'm just going to keep catching them because that's what I do. All right, angry eyes at Niantic. Happy eyes for the rest of you.